Hey guys, welcome to the channel. In this video, we'll be covering the new Inferno 3 essences for the Necromancer class. Now, I was already very much excited for this new set of essences and I was expecting something good. Now, since I've acquired them, I must say that these essences have actually surpassed my expectations and I am very excited about the new builds that can come up with these new essences for the Necromancer. Now, I'll tell you how these have exceeded my expectations by breaking down each of these new essences and the skills so that you can make an informed decision of which of these essences you want to target first and get first for PvP and PvE. So if you have any comments which I have not tested out in this build, something that I missed out in the build, let me know down in the comments below. I'll immediately test it out and reply to you in the comments. I'll try to reply as many comments that I get so that you can take an informed decision and you know all the things about these essences before you pick up the new essence, right? Right off the bat, first let's start with the new wraith form, which everyone is wondering how it works. How is the new wraith form, the parasite wraith form, which actually enters into your enemy's body, right? How it works. So let's see. Visually this is going to look like this. This is the wraith form and you have to target it on an enemy, right? So targeting means little higher skills required. It's not like an auto attack, right? So you target it like I target to the dummy and I move into the dummy. See, no damage, and I come out of the dummy and there is damage and my gems have procced, but you see there is damage once you come out of the dummy, right? Now let's see that area of effect of the damage. If I go again, you'll see boom, it covers these two tiles. It's a very small area, but yeah, these are the two tiles. How much this is? Maybe 1 yard. So this is the area of effect. Basically it is mostly going to damage your dummy. It's not like it is big area that is going to damage everyone in the lane. It is going to damage only ones who are very close to each other. Now if you want to check the cooldowns and everything, first let's see the cooldown. The cooldown of this wraith form is 10 seconds and it lasts for 2.5 seconds. Right now I was wearing Vithus, but that did not increase the duration of me hiding in the host. So this is not a beneficial effect, right? So that is one drawback. The duration is still fixed at 2.5 seconds. If you can brainstorm how you can increase the duration, we will have to see, right? But the good thing is that this wraith form is considered as a dash. Like in the skill it is written as dash and it is for damage, right? So that is good. It works with gloom. Dash has its own benefits. If not beneficial effect duration, then dash. Yeah, so this was quite unexpected. But what was more unexpected was this. You can damage the host while being inside the host, right? So I'm going to activate my Grim Scythe and also the new bone armor, and I'm going to be inside. And you can see the Grim Scythe is doing the damage, right? So even when you basically activate your Grim Scythe or whatever essence, and then you get inside the enemy and then you can deal damage. But there is a catch here. So if I activate my Grim Scythe again and I enter here, you can see the Grim Scythe I damaged it only once when it entered. During the time of entering, the Grim Scythe touched the enemy, but when I was inside the host, the scythe were moving on the sides of the host, right? Now maybe in PvP if the barb is too big, right, maybe in wrath form, maybe something like that, maybe the scythe hits the enemy. But I must say that there is a the area like at the center of the Grim Scythe, if the target is very small, it is not going to damage that. But yeah, most probably for Crusaders barb, they are pretty big targets and Grim Scythe should be hitting them. And finally, to compare the damage, right now my Grim Scythe does like 15,000 damage each scythe, right? And if you want to see the wraith form damage when it comes out of the parasite, it is 20,000 damage. This is also giving you iframes and everything. I don't think this will be able to move the dummy in PvP as well. So that was all about the new wraith form. Now let's move on to the next essence, and the next essence is Corpse Explosion. This is also a damage, but look at this. This is also a buff. So beneficial effect durations, Vithus, things like that are going to impact this particular thing, right? So first let's see how it works. It says that Corpse Explosion, the cooldown is 10 seconds. It's not a lot. It consumes 3 corpses and it does damage for 5 seconds, burning enemies, right? it says up to 3 additional corpses can be consumed to fuel the pyres, basically to fuel the flames. So let's see how it looks like. This is my miasma. I'm just creating the corpses. Right now there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 corpses, so I'm going to activate my thing, and boom, it has taken 3 corpses only. And you can see I do not have any more charges to consume more, and again it has taken 3 corpses. So I'm not sure how it is working. I tried some few times, but all the time I'm only able to get to consume 3 corpses, right? So we'll try once more. All right, so here there are 6 corpses and it only took on the 3 corpse. It is not taking 6 corpse, right? So weird interaction. I don't know why it is happening. Anyway, this is how it looks like. The good thing is I'm not using any awakening, and still I have like almost full uptime on this corpse explosion, right? All the time, whenever I activate it, the range is not too small but not too big as well. But by the time this corpse explosion is over, I can again activate it. I'm not using any awakening on my shoulder. So the 10 seconds is pretty nice. The cooldown is pretty nice. Also, now let's check out the burn effect. I'm consuming the corpse, and now you can see on top of the dummy there is burn effect, right? Like the enemy is continuously burning. You can see, right? Yeah, it is continuously burning, right? You can see the first one. I don't know, I'm just one arrow, so yeah, the first one. So yeah, it is going to burn the target. The burn is getting applied again and again, but on the last burn I saw that the burn effect is lasting for 3 effect, the burn effect, right? So there is another corpse explosion essence that has come out, and that is in the main hand. After entering combat, corpse explosion passively generates corpse every 2 seconds up to 3 corpses. So 3 corpses is what it needs to basically start this corpse explosion, right? So you just generate 3 corpse, and then if you have no other corpse generator, then you can use this. But apart from that, it is not looking too good in my opinion. And finally, damage wise, damage, the burning enemies is for 19,000, basically 20,000, while my Grim Scythe that currently use, I'm always comparing it to Grim Scythe because this is right now it is in the meta, and everyone is particularly using this helicopter Grim Scythe, right? For me it is 15,000. So corpse explosion, this one is 20,000, right? It is as equal damage to the wraith form that we just saw. So now next, moving on to the helmet essence, that is the new bone armor, which protects you with bony spikes and reduces the damage you take. Damage reduction is the talk of the hour in the BGs right now. So this essence particularly looks like this. The distance is basically 1 2 3 4 5 tiles from the particular dummy, right? And without so let's first check out the tools. It says bone armor protects you with bony spikes for 5 seconds, reducing damage taken by 30% and dealing damage to all nearby enemies every 0.5 seconds. Bone armor cooldown reduction. And let's see if the awakening is also this one is, sorry, my bad, the awakening is bone armor cooldown reduction. I don't know if you can see with my head here. Okay, so bone armor cooldown reduction. So this is also going to be an essence that you can keep up all the time. I think only one awakening is enough to keep it up all the time. As compared to as damage, let's see the damage. The damage is 7950. This is 0.5 seconds. So every 1 second it is 15,000, somewhere close to the Grim Scythe, one scythe, right? The one scythe of the Grim. So it is pretty nice. It is providing you damage reduction. So yeah, it is going to make you a bit more tanky. Maybe a tank build can come out, or maybe in general builds, because the damage reduction is actually very impactful right now in battlegrounds. So this essence might be the key to higher survival for necromancers in the battlegrounds. And now finally we come to that essence that I am most excited about. This essence has also surpassed my expectations, right? I'm talking about the new Bone Spirit essence. So let's see what it does. Firstly, cooldown is only 6 seconds. Secondly, it unleashes 8 bone spirits, dealing 17,000 damage to each enemy. Now remember, 17,000 might not be looking too good as compared to Grim Scythe with just 14,000, and it moves round and round around you. But keep in mind, there are 8 of these. You might be able to hit an enemy with 2 of these, right? Depending how close you are with the enemy. Basically, but the second enemy, the second hit is going to be nerfed. Like if the same enemy is hit multiple times by bone spirits, subsequent damage reduced by 70%, and it has 3 charges. So how it looks like, if you have seen the template, you probably know it is going to look like this. Now the good thing is you do not have to stop while casting this particular bone spirits. As you are moving, you can see I'm moving and I'm able to cast. When I'm casting this particular essence, you do not have to stop. So that is huge. So now let's see how it is going to look when you are in wraith form, and when you cast it, you are going to come out of the wraith form, right? So as expected, because in wraith form, whenever you cast any skill, you are going to come out of the skill. So while walking, you don't have to stop to cast this, right? But obviously in wraith form, it is going to make you come out of the wraith form. Also coupled with this particular essence is also going to do 38% more damage to burning enemies, right? So how we're going to apply burn? Necromancers don't have a lot of things to apply burn, unless like you have a roiling consequence. You're going to apply burn with this, basically the new corpse explosion, right? So the thing is that basically first you apply burn to the target with the corpse explosion, and then you use this bone spirits and you deal much more damage. I also feel that this bone spirit is going to be great for coming out of the new wraith form. So for example, if you are in wraith form and you enter the host, now you can come out anytime. I think coming out with this particular 3 charges of bone spirits is going to be very, very strong in the battlegrounds, in my opinion. But yeah, yet to see. I'm yet to test this in battlegrounds. So yeah guys, that was all the new essences. I hope you are pretty excited for Necromancer. Some are the good things that have come up, although the wraith form cooldown has increased, but now you can look forward to making something cool with these new set of essences. All of them are looking good, PvP viable as well. It's not like it's only PvE as well, it's just PvP viable. Now if you ask my personal favorite, it's definitely going to be this what do you call this, bone spirits. It just reminds me of the monk Shimmerlin, right? And it is fire, right? So it is probably one of my favorite of these new set of essences. And obviously the parasite, this is also very cool stuff, very innovative, right? So though that is the video. I just wanted to make a quick video covering all the essences. If you have any questions, once again let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.